Good one, huh? Wow. It feels amazing to be in front of so many passionate people. And I will try not to spend too much time talking about many interesting things about psychedelics we've already mentioned. And I am here to talk about the collaboration of the ALPS Foundation with the Psychedelic Student Association Network. So as you know, this event, the ALPS Forum, is organized in collaboration of these two entities. What are these associations? Why are they important right now? As Dave mentioned before, we are living the psychedelic renaissance, and the works and need for professionals in the psychedelic therapy field and research is growing more and more important. And so to cope with all of these student associations are being created all around Switzerland and other countries too, to reunite the people that are like-minded and that are interested in this field to help each other in growing this community and trying to make this work better. I don't know if you all know about it, but the first student association for psychedelic research that was created in Switzerland is PALA from Lausanne. And after this association showed what things could be done at universities in Switzerland, these kind of student associations started getting more and more recognition and interest. And actually, people from PALA helped in the organization of the creation of other student associations, such as the second one that was created, ARP, where I am actually a committee member, the psychedelic research from Geneva. There was then the Organization for Psychedelic Research of Freiburg, Probe, who is organizing this event, the Psychedelic Research Organization of Bern, and very kindly supplying us also with volunteers. So thank you a lot, Probe, for all the work you've done for the ALPS Forum. There's also an association for Neuchâtel for psychedelic awareness. Of course, the Psychedelic Research Organization of Zurich. And finally, the recently created, actually, Student Association for Psychedelic Research of Basel, PARAB. This is, I think, the first association I saw being created since I started working at ALPS, and I don't know, I felt like it was such a beautiful thing to see the birth of a new association and trying to help them also how to recruit more members and organize their events and everything to make them be noticed and recruit more people, because Basel, of course, is a very important city and university. And it was really important that they had this association created now. So we have all these student associations, but what is their impact actually in Switzerland? Why are they all so important? In total, for now, we have 6 active student associations that represent most of the most important universities from Switzerland. Together, they are creating events that help in educating people and creating also beneficial harm reduction, because, as you probably know, there are a lot of members coming to these associations that are more interested in recreative use of psychedelics and not only research. So it's also important to educate them on how to do it right, what things not to do, and stuff like that. Overall, between all the 6 associations, there are more than 70 committee members making all of this possible, and that are organizing in total, taking all the associations together, more than 50 events per year. And to these events, there are more or less 20 people coming to each event. So if we take all the associations, it's around 120 people from Switzerland that are very involved in the psychedelic science community and involved in these associations. And sometimes also when they organize conferences, for example, which are bigger events, there are even more people coming to these events, which is awesome. And altogether, if you take, for example, all the people that are following these student associations on social media, on their member WhatsApp groups, etc., we all together have a reach of more than 1,000 people, which is incredible. But this could be better, and we have to do better, because there are more people interested that not always realize what is being done in Switzerland yet, and we have to spread the word about all this work. So at the ALPS Foundation, as you know, we have also the same interest as the student associations to educate people on psychedelic science and try to make it possible to have better and safer uses of these compounds, especially on therapy. And so we were thinking, because the work of the associations, of course, never went unnoticed, and we were thinking, how could we help each other, because we are trying to do the same thing, and how can we make it work better and help each other in these kind of situations to increase our reach and make our work better. So one day, it was in January 2023, I had recently joined the ALPS Foundation, and someone mentioned that we should create some kind of advisory board or something to reunite all these associations and collaborate more and try to do things together. And as soon as I heard this, I was like, of course, I want to do this. So we created this board of representatives of each association. There are more or less 1 or 2 representatives from each one of these student associations. And the idea is that we collaborate together, we organize monthly meetings to discuss between us, share some information, support each other when we need help. For example, if anyone has any trouble finding members or don't know how to organize some kind of event to make it always professional and that people don't associate our events with some kind of junkie organization or something. It's important to always have our backs and collaborate. And also it's important to, the importance of this advisory board is to have a direct communication with the ALPS Foundation. Because of course the ALPS Foundation is also here to support these associations, and since it's such a bigger organization, we can really help make things better. And one really important thing also is that the student associations are helping with the organization of the ALPS Forum. So I just wanted to thank the representatives of these associations. So there is Megan from PALA, Paul and Florian from PROS. There is Jason from Proof. I am the representative of ARP. And I wanted to give a special thanks also to Pia, who has invested a lot of time in the organization of the forum and recruiting the volunteers from Probe to help during this event. And also Palina, who has helped me actually taking care of the coordination of this advisory board. So thanks to all of you. And so I just wanted to say some last words. The importance of these kind of events is, of course, we are, as you know, reuniting students to talk about their research in Switzerland. This is to, in some way, show everybody the work that is being done here in our country, but also trying to spread the word about this kind of research. And since we need to increase the research being done to to make the situation better for psychedelic therapies, it's important that everyone knows what is being done and that we collaborate together. It's a good place for networking, of course, since a lot of people here are interested in this kind of research. You can always find the people that are like-minded and could possibly work with you in the future. But the most important thing is also gathering a community of like-minded people that are passionate about this subject. I actually had this incredible feeling at the first ALPS conference I went to. And I realized for the first time that the community that are passionate about this subject is huge. And before discovering all this, I felt like I was alone because I didn't really know many people that had this same interest. But discovering all these communities and associations, I realized how big this is and how all we get along so easily because we are so passionate about something. And so I just hope that for you all being here today, you will experience this same feeling of belonging to a community of like-minded people and that are passionate, and you can make so many connections and friends and etc. So thank you, and thank you for being here, and enjoy the ALPS Forum.